Hi, I'm Jaimie Martis. I'm a freshman here at Limestone College and I studied entrepreneurship.
Where are you from?
I am from Charleston, South Carolina.
Have you ever researched or written a paper for a real audience? If so, how was this different? If not, how was it different from writing just for your teacher?
I have not written anything for a real audience, and the way it was different was because I was actually using real numbers. When I say that, I mean in the sense of unemployment rates here in Cherokee County is 6.2%, while in 7.2%, my bad. But in South Carolina, it's actually 6.1%. That's a 1.1% difference. And it's just weird knowing these facts and not having the urge to want to do something different about it.
Okay. What was it like researching about a real problem that you knew existed in the county where you go to school and or live?
It was different because of where Limestone College is located. You rarely get to see any of the actual issues that go on within the city, unless you actually go in to the downtown area, into the uptown area, going towards Blacksburg. You rarely get to see the issues that physically go on with failing businesses, the people walking around without jobs, and the amount of homeless people that actually do walk around Cherokee County and Gaffney.
Since teamwork is an inevitable skill you will need in the future, what did you learn about yourself during this process? Are you more of a leader and take charge? Would you rather others just tell you what to do? Do you enjoy the writing and or editing, etc.?
I'm more of a leader for the most part. Things were pretty dysfunctional throughout the process of us actually creating this paper and doing this project. Things I'll do different in the future is just having more communication with the group and having an overall idea of what we need to do ahead of time.
Okay, I think you just covered the answer to this question, but this question is, what can you do better next time to be a better teammate in the group?
Communicate with each other on a daily basis. We need to rehearse our speeches more often, and when it comes to deadlines, there needs to be a preset date for further ahead of when things need to be done. And if things aren't, then that's when I know things will be tougher than what they need to be.
What might you ask of the others if you had to do it all over again with the same group?
Please, let's just talk. Just let's get things done in an orderly fashion, and let's not talk over each other, and let's actually come to an agreement with an idea instead of just settling for an idea. Let's physically create something new instead of just wanting to settle.
How did you feel about the solution you found to your problem? Do you think it will work? Why?
The solution for our problem, it could have been better. It possibly could work, but there are physically things that even in the presentation, they gave us feedback and said that there are steps that we need to take beforehand if we want to get to the business simulation that we want to get to. So there's physically things in place that we have to create in order to get to that next plateau.
How was it presenting in front of a live audience who really wanted to learn from your speech?
It was very nerve-wracking. I really felt in control of things when it came to enunciating my words and having good body language. And I actually knew all of my material, but I was more worried for my partners, worrying if they actually knew their material and knew exactly what to say, when to say it, and knowing when to talk and not fumbling over all of their words. I was more worried about them.
How did you feel about volunteering? What did you learn? How, or did you feel any changes, like you were making a difference?
Volunteering, I primarily did all my volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club here in Gaffney. It was a unique experience. I actually got to interact with a lot of the kids. it may not have had anything to do with my physical entrepreneurship approach that I had assigned for my paper, but it did give me an idea of how things are pretty much operated with the kids here, the family dynamic that is here in Gaffney, and I do know now that they really do care for the kids like they're their own, even though they aren't raising them at home. And it was just different, and I really felt happy that I could be part of that.
Finally, what suggestions would you give other students who might have to do this?
Take it seriously. This was kind of a hard thing for me to wrap my head around as a freshman here. And for you guys, I would recommend talking to your group, being more proactive when it comes to making a plan, and actually following through with things within the group, not just saying, hey, I want to do this, and not really following up with the teacher, not really following up with the leader, the project manager of your group. And if you want to get things done, then you really have to nip that in the bud as fast as you can. Just be proactive with how things are done.
Any last comments?
Yeah, to my teacher, Ms. Thomas, I really had a great time with you here at Limestone. I'm really disappointed knowing that you aren't coming back next semester, and I wish you the best of luck. I really did enjoy this project, even though it really felt rushed this semester. I really wouldn't give up the time that I had with my volunteer hours or researching for the world, and I really want to thank you for making my first year at Limestone very memorable. Thank you.